A river, grass plains and wildlife. Nature's bounty is the reason that ecotourism has taken off in Botswana. It's now the second biggest driver of the economy, bringing nearly $500 million each year. This tour operator has seen speedy growth for his company.
I would say in average, 35% of our conservation areas are conserved for wildlife management purposes. In general context, when I joined the company, we had like less than 15 employees, but as we speak now, we have over 30. That typically indicates the fast growing that we have. I'm talking less than 5 years now. So we have like buffaloes, we have elephants, we have impalas, we have kudus, we have elands, we have sables.
Jobs, growth and expansion. These are words that local operators often use. Wildlife tourism has created nearly 5% of all jobs in Botswana. The government owns the wildlife and it encourages rural communities to share their land with the animals. But not all villagers agree.
The Chobe National Park is the oldest in Botswana, and as such it's been able to attract the most diverse species of wildlife in the country. But there's been a spate of poaching activities across southern Africa which have been a particular threat to the elephant populations in the north of Botswana. It's led to calls to introduce a hunting ban, but there are those who are in favor of it, saying it's better to regulate it. The others simply reiterate the call. It's better to shoot with a camera, not the gun.
The debate is gaining ground, leading to more public campaigns about environmental protection. On the outskirts of the Chobe National Park is a biodiversity centre that rehabilitates animals injured in the wild.
Vulture poisoning is a really big issue in Africa.
Each day they see the effects of communities in conflict with nature.
Our communities that on the outskirts of the national parks, they plant their crops, those crops get raided by elephants. They've got goats and cattle and they get conflict with predators and so on. And so there's this almost a hatred for wildlife.
They continue to lobby communities to respect animals and not fear them. But it's a tough sell. Grant Nell believes that there are other solutions than introducing a hunting ban.
The hunting in Botswana was not regulated enough. However, the communities in the area did benefit from that hunting. And those were poor areas, not suitable for phototourism. And what are those people doing now? They need to use the wildlife to their benefit.
Beside the ethical debates, the sector faces other challenges. Like nearly 90% of tourism revenues leave Botswana because most of the hotels and tour operators are foreign-owned.
There are a lot of leakages in the tourism industry, not only looking at the revenue that is being repatriated outside the country. About 51% of facilities in Botswana are owned by Botswana. Only 49 is foreign owned. But those companies are continuing to list in the stock exchange to accord Botswana a chance to invest in the tourism industry. Botswana need to travel within that country so that we have domestic tourism, which is well established, so that we can keep most of the revenue here.
So, locals are encouraged to travel the country, protect the environment, and with that, ecotourism will rise to the next level.